Well, looks like your boy's full-time YouTube again. Um, because I just got I just got laid off the job. Yeah, told me that they didn't have enough work for me. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, but it's a bit it's a bit rough, you know. But it is what it is. I was actually kind of getting used to having that job. Just I just kind of put a bee in my bonnet. Jesus. It's not really what I was expecting to hear as well. What happened? Uh, the job I ended up getting, uh, I ended up asking why I hadn't been getting the shifts lately, like in the last 3 days, and the last 3 days I've been saying, what's going on with the schedule? Why am I on the roster? I just kept putting excuses out, excuses. And then today, I sent another one because I was just wondering with a screenshot, and they basically came back and said we haven't got enough work for you. So I was just like, that's disappointing. They gave me the option whether I wanted to stay or leave, so I just fucking left. I ain't gonna be fucked around like that, you know. It just seems to me like I ain't kidding you. It seems to me like that I'm just not cut out for a job. It just seems that way. Um, but at the same time, I know I didn't do anything wrong. I tried my hardest. I went to work every day. In their eyes, I just wasn't good enough. So it is what it is, you know. But it's just the way that they've gone about doing it, where they haven't said, um, anything about me being put off. Like they could have said something, but no. And then it took me to harass them to find out they've done that. Okay, that's a bit that's a bit how you do. Nah, I had one, but nah, it's just the way they do shit. Clearly, they're happy with the way that they run it, so I'll let them go. Whatever. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just more questioning why the fuck I even applied for that job when it just Well, what was the point of even like for them for even advertising it if they were just gonna let go like that? The fuck. I got so many questions, but some of them just yeah. So I wish I was a millionaire one day. But for right now, I'm actually in the van, just doing me. doing the best I can. How long was I there for? About a month. And yeah, unfortunately, the message I got was that they didn't have enough work for me, and you know, they gave me the option whether I wanted to be in their books or not, and I just said that's a letdown and left it at that. I ain't gonna put a fight up for a fucking job that doesn't want me. Clearly, they didn't want me. That was foreseeable at the start of things, but they never wanted me. They didn't care about me doing anything. So it is what it is. Whatever. I honestly don't give a fuck that they did it, but it's just the way that they've gone about doing it that puts a bee in my bonnet. Just leaving me absence. Not telling me nothing. It just, I don't know. I don't know. To me, it's like, yeah, it's just stupid. But what happened? If you really want to say, I should be coming back to YouTube full time from today onwards, because apparently, from the message I just got, my work placement that I was with didn't have enough jobs for me or whatever, and they're basically telling me they're firing me without telling me they're firing me in a way. So I just was like, that's a letdown. Left it at that. I ain't gonna sit there and acknowledge it like it's a good thing. But you tried to play it silent on me for 3 days before you even tell me. Fuck. But at the same time, like I said, I'm just another number to them. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't care who I am. What they care about is they care about their business. That's it. And I've learned that. So I'm just gonna do what I do best and ride scooters and film YouTube videos, because I know you all appreciate that. That's one thing I've always struggled with this life is I've never fitted in anywhere. I've always been looked at differently compared to other people. So I'm pretty sure I'm starting to see things. But, once again, it could be me overthinking it, and I could be completely wrong about the whole situation. God forbid I'm not, probably, but yeah. Where am I? I am out at Monteith, doing me, loving life. I'm in the van, living life out in the scrub. That's what we do nowadays. Hi, I'm new to watch what you do. Well, I'm almost I'll be 25 this year, and I'm a scooter rider. I'm sponsored by a gym. As funny as that sounds, I'm sponsored by a gym to ride scooters. If you want to say, yeah, look, I can go no hands with you. We can do this no hand because apparently my phone case is magnetic. My camera's really dirty. That's better. You can see me. Now, I got lights, so I'm set. Yo, if you guys got any questions, make sure make sure you ask. I do have that video that I was doing where you guys control my life for 24 hours coming out too. I've just got it coming out with an extended part of it because I'm gonna actually have to do it in 2 parts. So where I am right now is what you're gonna see in this at the end of it too. So yeah, it's thank you for the huge response that I got out of it. I haven't looked at any of the comments today, but far out. I looked at them yesterday and now we're sitting at about 20 something. So thank you to all of you that fucking came and left a comment and gave me something to do for the 24 hours. But I want you guys to know we're going to come back. We're going to finish this off. We're going to go back through those comments that we didn't get. And we're going to finish those off for sure. And I mean that. But I see we've got some comments here that we need to answer. So let's answer them. What's the gym sponsorship for you? Get any from them? I get my fair share with things. So basically, I don't know how to say this. In a way, I get things cheap, if you want to say it. Basically. So like scooter parts, everything like that, gym membership itself, I get basically all that sort of stuff cheaper, if you want to say it. In a way. Fuck off, fly. Yo, look, fit check. Your boy's got style. Look, you know myself ain't got no style in itself. Like on the best of days, sorry, you guys see me in Dickies and my merch. You never see me in normal clothes. So, as much as this feels weird to you guys, it feels even stranger to me. Like, but hey, look, I'm willing and proud to say, I'm coming back to YouTube full time. You know, if they're gonna ring me up and ask me to go work for them again, I will. I mean, it's just a huge letdown to hear them fucking they've done that. But, you know, I guess that's the part of a casual basis, whatever you want to call it. But it's just, yeah, the way they're going about it. But, yeah, I'm coming back to YouTube full time. I don't plan on looking on and getting another job. I plan on making my life how I wanted to do it before, which is YouTube and traveling. And a lot of scooters. So look, I don't care anymore. I've tried many a times. Every time it seems to be like I'm never good enough. So I'm doing it my way this time. Fuck what they say. Yeah. Like I get it. Not everyone's perfect, I get that, but like, damn bro, this shit's just gonna keep looping in my head now. What you cook out the van? Oh, well tonight I had like pasta salad and fucking sausages. Yeah, and then I had a piece of bread, which the piece of bread ended up over there on the floor. You can just see it sitting on the floor over there. I didn't end up wanting it, so I was just like, yeet. But luckily the ants are getting it. Is that fucking rain? Brother. Alright, um, haven't seen me at the skate park lately. Oi, look, for real though, for real. For those of you that are wondering, why haven't I been at a skate park lately? Where have I been? What have I been doing? So, the rant that I was just on, that's because I had just, I got a job, and then it wasn't until about a month I got a job, and it wasn't until today they've basically just told me they had no work for me, which I'm gonna go out on a limb and call it fucking bullshit. It's just another way of them saying they don't want me there working at all. So, look, I promise, from now on, guys, you're gonna see me down at the skate park shredding, um, and I still gotta choose a fucking yeah. I probably lost that job, bro. Yeah. Thank you, though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Congratulations to Josh Webb that lost the job. Thank you. But, like, you know what? Fuck it. Honestly, I do not care. It may sound like I care about it a lot, but at this rate, I knew it was going to happen. I had every intention that it was going to happen, and when it did happen, I was trying to make it so that I was so upset and distraught about it because I know I just had that feeling it was kind of going to happen in the end. Oh, I saw you. No, I did get it, but then yeah, they basically a month later they basically tell me I can't really show up because it's got a number on there. I'd show you guys a screenshot of the message I got, but there's a number on there, and I don't want to expose that. But they basically is telling me through what they said is they're basically telling me that they fired me in a way, but the way that they've fired me, they've kept me on their books in a way, well, if you're gonna fucking do that, dude, just remove me from the books at all costs. Like, the fuck? And then, to sit there and say for the last 3 to 2 days that I'm not scheduled on today or I'm not scheduled on tomorrow or whatever, and then come out with it, bro. That's what I'm more like. Are you kidding? Like, come on. Like, too bad. Like, I had to drive half an hour to work every day. Too bad if I got up thinking that I had to work that day and drove half an hour to there. Well, like, retards, bro. Like, yeah. By the way, was. I mean, I probably, I don't know. It just seems very fuck-eyed to me. That's all. They, the last 2 days or 3 days that I haven't been there, they've been still hiring people, but they haven't got enough work for me. Yeah, yeah. What they don't realise is they've got a work group chat that I can see and everyone else can see. Right, so I can see what's going on. I know what's happened. They've just chosen to tell me a different side of the story or different way of telling me, which is honestly, what happened? Which is kind of fucked up, but you know what? So it's like I said, haters are gonna be haters, guys, and life is tough. And this is what I want to bring my channel about too. My channel isn't just about scooter riding, and I want you guys to understand this. You guys are gonna see me nowadays. Like, I'm gonna come to you guys emotionally and raw with this sort of stuff nowadays, because this shit is starting to fuck me over, and it's starting to fuck thousands of other people over too. Like, Honestly, it's just stupid. They probably only wanted you for the busy Christmas rush. Nah, well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, doesn't. Yeah, I'm just adding things up from what they told me in the interview, and what they just told me in that text like half hour ago. Uh, yeah, it doesn't add up, but at the same time, thank you to everyone I did work with them, but apparently I just wasn't good enough for them. I mean, I still don't understand what I did wrong, but that's yeah, I was showing up to work every day, doing what I was told, but yeah, they just no. Yeah, you see, it's just I don't know. I know I've never been good with rules. I know that, but this one I actually wanted to try keep, and I wanted to, actually make something out of it. But they seen something that I didn't see, and they just thought that it was a no go for them. So the best thing for them to do was to drop me, but it's just the way that they dropped me was the fucking shit come way of doing it. I mean, I don't want to sit here and talk down on them because they're all good people and they're good people to work with. It's just got poor ways of handling things. That's all. I really don't care if this gets back to them. I'd rather them know that I'm upset about this. That's for sure. But in the same word of saying everything, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue for what to say to that one because it's just